Zinchenko is out for the rest of the season. I'm sick and tired of hearing these excuses of if Saliba is not in, if Tomias is not in, we need to cement. Next season, by the way, we need to invest. We need to invest and invest big time.
Reckless talk. Son of a gifted. Hey, reckless talk. But I got expensive habits. Don't step in salt. I'm a real one. Check my fabric.
All right, hi guys, welcome to Kenya Gunners TV. This is Don. So let's talk ball. Let's talk Arsenal. Let's talk the Gunners. So news just came in. Zinchenko is out for the rest of the season. So basically, he sustained a calf injury by there during the Newcastle game. So basically, needs to go through surgery and whatnot. And with 3 games remaining till the end of the season, I don't think there's any chance of him making it back. But at least we're fortunate by there. It's coming towards the end of the season, so at least we have still has time by there to to heal, to rehabilitate. So there's still adequate time by there for him to get fit for the next season. The flip side though, this actually presents opportunity for Tierney by there. I think Tierney by there, personally for me, I think he's been a good player. And actually by there, for the last games, I think my end, I think actually would have played Tierney more because the defensive wise, the guy is solid as a rock. So it's an opportunity by there. It's an opportunity for him. It's an opportunity, for him to prove himself, show what he's made of, and actually prove himself by there that he's worth being in the team. The other thing is that I just hope, and this is now where the coach now needs to come in and actually big up to these coaches. Never an easy job, but they're managing players, because one of the things that probably you want to ask yourself as a fan is that what will be Tierney thinking? Is he going to be thinking? Is he going to have this mindset of, oh, you guys only play me when you need me, or when shit hits the fan? So I think that's Arteta to manage, and actually, but I think Tierney for the time he's been at Arsenal, he's actually been a very exceptional player, very professional from what I see. And I think he'd want to give his best. Like the game he played against Newcastle, I mean, he saved us a lot. If you watch the game, you remember Zinchenko, the last, was it for the second half when Newcastle almost scored? I don't remember the player, but this guy just spin him around. He almost scored. So defensive wise, I think that's something that Zinchenko needs to work on. But Tierney, having him till the end of the season, I think the position is actually quite solidified. So I'm not really worried much about Tierney coming in. Yeah, but that's it. Seems like the Ten Hag curse is catching up with us. I mean, the thing is this: the girl saying that we haven't had injuries, but look at it from this perspective, man. We've been carrying injuries for the better part of the season. Partey has been injured for the better part of the season, on and off. Look at this. Tomias is out. He's been out for the rest of the season. Saliba is now out. Those are some of our top players by the way. Those are some of our top players. Now we have Zinchenko. So Ten Hag we've been having injuries, and the thing is this: if from my end, if you're looking forward by that to competing in the Champions, because we are definitely in the Champions League, we need to. I'm sick and tired of hearing these excuses of if Saliba is not in, if Tomias is not in, we need to cement. Next season, by the way, we need to invest. We need to invest and invest big time, so that we are tired of hearing these excuses of if Saliba is not in, if Zinchenko is not in, we could have won the league because of this and this and this. No, that needs to stop. Next season, now we're not in the Champions League. I think we're not in a position to attract good players. So this is a time to now invest and actually ensure we cement those positions. Just like City. Because if you look at City, you'll never hear these excuses if Foden is not in, if Aki is not available. No. We need to cement that, and because we're in the Champions League, we need to compete, and we need to we need to cement these positions, just like a quality club. I don't want a situation where we'd want to go to the Champions League and just play Champions League for the sake of playing Champions League. We need to at least compete in the Champions League. Yeah, so that's my take. Tomorrow we'll be doing the pre-match analysis for the Brighton game. See you then.